Hey everyone. First of all, I'm going to start by saying I'm sorry that this video is about a week or so late. These past 2 weeks have been kind of crazy, but everything's settling down and I had some time to do a video, so I said okay, I'm definitely going to do one today and I'm not going to make you guys wait any longer. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is, well, obviously, as you can see, my hair is different from the last video that I did when I had my yarn twist, and now I have Marley twist. So I took a couple suggestions that were sent to me as far as hairstyle options. So this is the one that I picked, and someone who saw the video sent me an email and suggested Marley twist. The second runner-up option was a faux mohawk. Now, I love the idea, I love the style, but to be honest, I completely chickened out. I just couldn't commit to it. I liked how it looked, but I was just a little concerned that it wouldn't really look right on me. So I did step outside the box a little bit because I did a little bit of a modification to the Marley twist. Instead of just getting, twists that can just, be pulled up or worn down if you choose to, I did the same thing. Well, it can be worn down, but I got corn rolled on this side. I don't know if you guys can really tell that great on the video. My camera's not the best, but it's corn rolled on this side and then it's just twisted, on this side. So when I wear it down, it kind of all goes this way. So it kind of gives the effect of like that shaved look. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen where people have like their head shaved right here, which I would never do that either. But I wanted something different, a little outside the box, something fun, something cute. So that's why I turned to you guys in the first place. So I took the suggestions that I got and then did a slight modification to, the twist to give it like a little different look. And I pinned it up in a bun. It was a little bit of a task at first to try to figure out how to wrap this. I had my stylist, she did my hair last night actually, and I had her really literally just teach me how to take all of these twists and wrap them into a bun, and she really broke it down really simply for me, so it worked out good. I was able to recreate the look again today. I don't think I did too bad. I don't think the bun's as perfect as when she showed me and did it herself, but I'm getting there. So practice makes perfect, right? But yeah, that's the update for hair. I had a few other things going on. Just one, started a new position, which I'll briefly go into that because I know my next update was going to also go into juicing, which I have to be honest, I did not start juicing yet. I know, and I feel so bad about that because I was so amped and so ready, and I had my whole little list of my juice recipes and all kinds of good stuff. But the reason I didn't do it, in my own defense, is because I didn't know how it was going to affect me. I didn't know if I was going to feel sick or funny or anything like that, and I didn't want to be at work starting a new position and not being able to focus because I hadn't eaten properly. So I kind of wanted to wait a little bit until maybe I could do it on like a day off, or just do like a trial run to see how everything goes before I can really commit to doing it for a week, 2 weeks, and then eventually doing it for a full month. So we'll end up seeing how that goes. So I'm really disappointed that I had to kind of pull back, not completely do away with the idea, because I'm still going to do it. I just have to push it back a little bit. So that's pretty much where we're at now with the juicing thing. I'm going to actually talk to one of my clients for the Prosperously Yours wellness program that I told you guys a little bit about. So I have a client who's doing really well actually. She's really doing what she has to do and following the program, and she's definitely improving and having a lot of success with it. So I'm going to try to talk her into maybe letting me put her out there a little bit. I know she's probably looking at this video going to say no, absolutely not. But I'm going to try to talk her into it so I can show a little bit of her success, because it's not just about what I'm doing. I want everybody to take that step to just improve their health overall, just to be better. It doesn't have to be weight related, but just change what you're doing to improve yourself and your mind and clarity, because just changing your eating habits alone affects how you feel. It affects your emotions, it affects your mind and your spirit, so it's really, really important. But back to what I was saying, I'm going to try my best to get her to let me showcase her a little bit. So hopefully, if all goes well, maybe in the next video or two, I'll try to do a couple updates for her on that. And one other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is something that I've noticed over the past couple of weeks. A lot of people around me and myself have been just going through a lot of different stuff in a really short amount of time, like just little things going on that really weren't the greatest, because I had a lot of great things going on and I had a little annoyances going on at the same time, and it just seemed like everyone around me was going through the same thing, or not the same situation, but had things going on around the same time. It was so crazy. And I was talking to a friend of mine about what you do when your mind, or you get so caught up in the things that you're worried about and things in your head, and how do you just calm your mind. And one thing that really helps me, that I think can help anybody, is not just praying, because everyone will say that. They'll say, oh yeah, pray about it and you'll feel better, which is true. I definitely do that. But it's just knowing that once you've prayed, you've let it go. Because no one really talks about the after. They're like, okay, yeah, you pray, and then they don't really know what their thought process should be after they've prayed. So I think that it's really important to know that once you do that, and once you do actually let it go and give it to the Most High, then it shouldn't be a worry anymore, because you should feel confident in knowing that it's going to be taken care of regardless of what it is. It's easier said than done, and you might have to remind yourself that 2 and 3 times, maybe even 5 times, depending on your situation. But as long as you can come back to that and remember that, that's most important. And as you guys can tell, my videos will be all over the place, because I was talking about hair, and I was talking about fitness, and now I'm talking about spirituality, and that's just how my videos are going to be. I'm not really going to censor them too much. I mean, I'll do specific topics and specific videos where I only go into one topic, but whatever comes across my mind to say to you guys, I'm just going to say it. That's why I promote this as just my, my personal channel. So if you want to hear what I'm talking about, then, know that it's going to be kind of all over the place, because I'm kind of all over the place sometimes. My mind goes from one thing to the next. But yeah, that's something that was really important to me to share to you guys, and especially because so many people who are on my channel and have subscribed, and who are close friends of mine who follow my updates, we've all been going through the same thing. So not just prayer alone, but knowing that it's going to be fine. Regardless of what you're doing, it's going to be fine. I've had to tell myself that like 3 and 4 different times this week, and it's been kind of crazy. And even with yesterday being Father's Day, and I know most of you already know that I don't deal with holidays. I don't really practice any holidays or anything. They don't really mean the same to me as they used to. But for those who don't really know that, I just kind of feel like every day should be held the same for spiritual reasons, number one. But it would take me way too long to explain every single detail about that in this video, so I'm going to save that whole spill for a separate video. But yesterday, kind of, not the day didn't bother me, so I shouldn't say that. It wasn't the day specifically, but more so than usual, I was feeling kind of sad. Usually on Father's Day, I don't really get too sad, because some of you know, but some of you don't know that I lost my dad when I was 19. But for some reason, I felt really, really bothered. And I didn't understand why I felt more upset yesterday than other years and other, times, because I miss him all the time. So it wasn't just that one moment I happened to miss him, because it wasn't that. So I knew it was something else. And then when I really thought about it, I realized that I have so many positive things going on and so many things that are different about me, the way I think, the way I live, and my whole entire person. I've completely changed in who I am. So in a way, it feels like I would like to reintroduce myself to my dad, if that makes any sense at all. I know that might sound weird, it might sound crazy, but that's kind of how I feel, because in a way I feel like I've completely reintroduced myself to myself. I don't think the same way about pretty much anything anymore. Everything has transformed in one way or another. So I think that more so had to do with why I felt that way yesterday. Just seeing everyone, talking about their situations and their dad. So it just kind of put everything in the front. I still felt that way prior to yesterday, but I think just seeing it constantly all day long just kind of overwhelmed me a little bit. So thank you to everyone who reached out to me and who read my post, because I did talk about it a little bit on Facebook, not very much, but I did mention it. So I appreciate everyone who shared their thoughts with me and just reached out to me in general. I really, really appreciated it. But yeah, that's how it is sometimes. We're going to get sad, we're going to go through stuff, there's going to be trying situations regardless of what it is, but we just have to know that everything is going to work out and everything's going to be fine, one way or the other. And we have to truly believe that in our hearts. So without getting too caught up, because I can feel myself getting ready to go into another spill. So without getting too, lengthy in this, because it's already getting that way now, but I'm definitely going to update you guys probably in a couple of days. I don't think I'm going to wait the full week to do my next video, because I already have a topic in mind. So I'm probably going to update a little bit sooner. So you guys will probably get a video in another 2 or 3 days or so. So I'll see you guys then. As always, share, comment, subscribe, like, wherever these buttons are. Do all that great stuff. And I will see you guys later. Bye.